Hi there, Joel at Codebreak with another episode of Marketing Crack. Today I'm going to be talking about nailing your niche. So what do I mean by nailing your niche? I mean making sure that you've got your customer audience, your client avatar absolutely drummed down to what exactly it needs to be. And I completely understand that there's a huge fear that comes with that, because I've had that fear, my business partner Andy's had that fear, kind of the fear that you're so precise, you're so specific with who you want to work with that you're losing lots of work. And actually, I'm going to prove to you that's not the case. So think about it from playing the odds perspective. Who are you most likely to work with? Who's most likely to work with you? Who can you help the best? Who are you going to click with? And who's going to understand what your business is about? And then bear in mind that there's over 60 million people in this country, and actually you've got probably a massive audience to work with. Equally, those people that are kind of shopping around looking for your service aren't going to be put off by the fact that you're probably not aiming at them, because they're looking for the service rather than the niche. And then the secondary benefit is all those dickheads that you hate working with, all those people that are a drain on your time, you lose sleep over, your team hate working with, they don't quite get what you're doing, they question what you're doing all the time. They probably won't work with you because the messaging on your website, the way you deal with things, the way you do things won't click with them. And very early doors, they'll realise that you're not the business for them. So I think that's a really good secondary benefit, and it may seem a little harsh, but actually, when you think about it, those non-profitable jobs that are a drain on your business, if you could get rid of all of those and replace them with a couple of big jobs, people you really click with, where there's that mutual respect, what a bonus. So what made me think about this? Well, the t-shirt that I'm wearing, just to show you, it's from a company called Don't Feed the Bears, and my wife bought it me for my birthday. Now that's a big risk in our house because I hate getting clothes for my birthday or for Christmas or for no reason whatsoever. Don't buy me clothes. I'm a big guy, I'm a weird shape, I'm gonna get annoyed about it, I'm fussy about style, all those things. But she knew that Don't Feed the Bears would click with me because it's kind of organic print, hand printed, they send it in biodegradable packaging. It's all about bears, and I really like bears, and we've got some history in terms of going bear watching and things like that. There's a lot of nature in it. So, I mean, this one's got a rhino on it as well, and rhino's my favourite animal. So she's kind of playing the odds there. And then also, funnily enough, those values speak to her too, because that's kind of why we're married. We've got those kind of aligned values and things click. And as soon as I opened it, I loved it. And like I said, I hate receiving clothes. So she took that risk and it worked. Think about that from your business perspective. What can you do to speak to the people who will be interested in what you do? So that might be, you might be an accountant, and we work with an accountant who launched their own beer. Now, that's some serious niche in there. You're professional, you offer really good service, but actually launching a beer, there's a real differentiator there. That's something that would attract people, but also they know, and we know, that will put some people off too, but it's worked really well for them. Or it could be, you might sell fishing tackle, and obviously you need to target fishermen, but do you want to target all the fishermen, or do you want to target the fishermen who are in competition, or do you want to target the fishermen who are kind of like casual, or do you want to target fly fishermen? So then once you niche down, think about how that affects your advertising, how that affects your positioning in the marketplace, how that affects doing videos, doing podcasts, doing blogs. You suddenly know who you're talking to. And if you can advertise to a very, very specific market, you're going to find that your conversion costs, your lead generation costs, your reach, your impressions all cost less, because you're targeting very, very specific people and getting your message out to exactly the right people. So it's costing you less to reach those people. They're more likely to do business with you. When they do business with you, it's easier. There's less friction because they understand what you're about. They get the messaging, your values align. It's almost like your friends before you've even met. And that's something we've really found with our processes, is because we've gone down this route, by the time we sit with someone, it feels like we already know them and they already know us. So nail your niche. If I can advise you one thing at the moment, nail your niche. All right, if you'd like to talk about that more, don't hesitate to book a discovery call with me. I'd love to help you with your niche. Andy, my business partner, he's keen on that too. He'll help you with your niche, and I'll catch you again for another episode of Marketing Cracked. All right, take care, everyone. Bye now.